Start off with the IEBC mass voter registration. They seem to be off to a slow start. That's the target. But the first day of the second and final enhanced continuous voter registration exercise was characterized by a low turnout in most parts of the country as the 21 days exercise kicked off. So some registration clerks remained idle the whole day. However, it was busy for those in Kakamega as many unregistered youth turned up to be listed. IEBC is hoping to narrow the gap of its unattained figure of 4.5 million after the first phase managed a paltry 1.5 million new voters out of an intended 6 million. Chemutai Goin has more.
At this registration centre in Nairobi's Kibera constituency, the turnout was low as the final phase of voter listing kicked off ahead of the August general election approximately 6 months away. Similar scenes replicated at the Kilimani Primary School registration centre. And though IEBC is hopeful that the tide will change, it is clear that work is cut out for the Commission and interested parties.
Dear Kenyans, we have an opportunity to register as voters, transfer registration, and change particulars of registration. I wish to appeal to Kenyans who are of the age of 18 years and have national identity cards to turn up in large numbers and take this opportunity to register.
In some counties like Kisii, Narok and Siaya, the heavy downpour witnessed Sunday night and Monday disrupted the exercise, with some registration centres unable to open. For Siaya in particular, the region's political leaders have launched a campaign to woo those unregistered to turn up and get listed.
Tunatarajia mvua ikipunguka at least tutapata watu wenye wanakuja.
Like the township, the MCA has donated unga. For anybody coming to register, we go away with a packet of unga. We have also some soap. Anyone registering will also go away with some washing soap.
Miles away in Garissa Township, where IEBC is hoping to enlist 9,000 new voters, here too there was a low turnout. Many of the registration centres did not have any queue, and registration clerks were seemingly idle with little to do. Registration was also slow in parts of central Kenya. IEBC confident that in the coming days the turnout will improve. In Kakamega, however, unlike other parts of the country where the clerks waited hours for their clients, here it was a beehive of activity. This particular registration centre, characterised by an impressive turnout of youthful generation who came to pen their names on the voter register, they say it was time for their voice to be heard. Data from the Commission shows that out of 414,331 IDs issued in the 6 coastal counties between January 2017 and November 2021, only 140,000 registered in the first phase. In the Rift Valley, with 1.28 million dispatched IDs, there was slightly over 444,000 new listings. IEBC was targeting 1.52 million new voters in the first phase. In Nyanza, where IEBC was hoping to enlist 846,000 new voters, the first round accounted for slightly over 229,000, despite 721,000 IDs having been issued.
As a county, we are targeting 110,684, and for Suna West, we are targeting 7,650.
The central part of the country accounted for 530 eligible voters, but only 135,000 heeded to the call to enlist in the first round.
Ule mzimu uliopita kulikuwa na kujiandikisha kula na watu wetu hawakutokea. Lakini nataka kuwakumbusha kwamba viongozi watachaguliwa na wale watakuwa na kula. Si wale wengi wataenda kupiga duru, kupiga kelele kwenye mikutano.
Western Kenya's 4 counties cumulatively had 628,000 IDs issued the last 4 years. However, the call to register as voters only attracted 159,696 people. The upper and lower eastern regions cumulatively saw 757,235 IDs issued, but in the first round of mass registration, only 196,210 individuals availed themselves at the various centres. The northeastern part of Kenya, whose leaders have constantly lamented over frustrations in issuance of identity cards, saw 168,142 IDs dispatched in the last 4 years, but saw 70,000 new voters registered. Nairobi County in the first phase saw 152,920 new voters registered against a target of 732,568. In the last 4 years, over 300,000 identity cards were issued. Despite concern over the low turnout in the registration exercise and aware of the fact that the new listings will be crucial in tilting the scales in the August polls, politicians are also expected to be on the forefront in calling on those unregistered voters to ensure they register and make their vote count. Chemutai Go in Citizen TV, Kibra, Nairobi County.